Romans 8 verse 14. For as many as are led by the Spirit of God, they are the sons of God. As mentioned before, why can't this be done? Because those are the areas you can reach, everything you can reach, God also predestined where you can contribute. In this way, you can achieve comprehensive. If all the areas you contact are solved in the same way, like some rich people, he comes into contact with everything. All solved in the same way, with money. In fact, these people are often just useless people. Just imagine what will they become when they go to heaven? Have you seen the difference between the rich man and Lazarus? The latter is a beggar and does better than the rich. Why? Because the rich man mistakenly thinks spending money will exchange everything. It can pass everything, but in fact, it is not. Undoubtedly, money really works on the ground. However, it is actually a temptation and a deception. So, God allows us to come into contact with many things. For example, some rich people use money to solve the problems of marriage and raising children. In the end, does he have a good marriage and family? Admittedly not. This tells us that this is a judgment of character. Yes, no matter how rich you are, no matter how wealthy you are. Many essential human characteristics, integrities, and qualities, you also need to develop. God has exposed you to them precisely because he wants you to develop in this area. Therefore, you can't confuse it or change the concept. In short, if you owe something from God's home, for example, take understanding as an example. What is the meaning of this statement? When you come to church, you only listen to the sermons but don't share them. You never share this information to help others, or follow up with the Lamb. Then, you are negative at the level of understanding. In front of God, whether you pray 300 times or 600 times, 1,000 times, or 10,000 times, or 100,000 times, you don't have to think about it because you are a negative number. You may say, however, I have given dedication. You must know that dedication and understanding are two different things. What you should do is to make up for it in understanding, share it with others. It would be great if you had children. It would be great to have a spouse or a family member who has not yet believed in the Lord. You can share these understandings with them. When you share, you can make up for these understandings. After deducting your debt, the extra part, you can ask for 100 times. Do you understand? It means that it should be clear. Never think, I have something to offer. Therefore, I will be healthy. Do you want to receive 100-fold healing like this? 100-fold healing cannot be replaced by money. Therefore, if you want to understand the depth of 100 times, even 100,000 times, you must understand the vein. Have a comprehensive life. In other words, the golden pen mentioned at that time, it is an excellent way to sow seeds. Because there are many things involved. Just by writing words, you invest time. Some people resonated after listening to your testimony. Increased understanding, and feel the warmth in your love. In this case, you have sown many seeds in this regard. Therefore, golden pen is the best choice. Indeed, this was my experience in preaching. In the process of sharing information, I have received many blessings of this level. This is why those who are preachers and teachers, there will always be a heavier punishment to bear. You are basically a master key. You can give, of course, not financially. If you think that being a teacher can balance it with salary, that's not possible. Because the two have different qualities. When you serve as a teacher, you will get the rewards you deserve. God is very just, and you will get what you deserve. For example, the Pharisees gave 1/10 or prayed. They initially deserved their own rewards, but to get praise from others, therefore, the Lord Jesus said that they had been rewarded. They were fully in this matter and will have no reward in eternity. In fact, people's praise should be obtained in another way, that is, to win the recognition of others in the most holistic way possible. Not by pretending. But they didn't, so something happened. Therefore, sowing seeds to be carried out by categories. God doesn't want you in your life falling short in any area of God's preparation. If you are lacking in some way, once you enter heaven, you lose this function. Romans 8 verse 14. For as many as are led by the Spirit of God, they are the sons of God.
Counting down to when we meet again, counting down until the day we hold each other in our arms, tears streaming down, standing hand in hand, counting down to when we'll be as one, counting down until we stand before our King. He smiles and says, my little ones,